Moosey got mad at me. Moosey got mad at me. There's no way moose make that noise. Okay, so doing a treasure hunt today, and like there's $13,000 in somewhere like around Idaho Falls kind of area. So rode our bike up here, Lizzie. We're prepared, got batteries and a charger, and yeah, we're gonna ride up this trail and just try and find. There's always clues and riddles that I've got written down. So we're gonna look at those and see where we go from there. Bike for the journey. Got a saddlebag full of stuff, like a little backpack, and yeah, we're set up for a good trip. Energy drinks were forgotten. Water was not. Other pocket. I don't know how it's going so far. We're walking. It's pretty. Rode a motorcycle here and then down a road a street bike should not be on. I thought about taking it further, not on this, but a different road. Might end up turning back and doing that, but well, I was thinking about this. Some trees crossing each other. Yeah, got my helmet. I'm apparently going the right way, but my map's like 2 seconds ago, so I wasn't. Like, I turned on a different road and it says I'm going the right way still. That don't make no sense. And there's that. There's those noises up in the trees, which I think is a moose. Yeah, apparently we're gonna just follow this. And I'm gonna... There's scary noises over there. Lock in and just walk for a really long time and then update. Explain to me why that was a good idea to, instead of going around the road that curved, I was saving time by going up a vertical ladder of dirt. I didn't save time because I was being attacked. There'd be a little log, like looks like a staircase up, so I'd go to step on it and it would roll out from under me. I literally fell twice, 2 times, and one of the times holding my helmet like this and went boom and slammed it in the ground. So DO not anymore, because it's been in an accident with the ground. I'm trying to get up to where I actually need to start from, like I started, and then think that's where I need to go now. And this path going up there is gonna take like 45 minutes or an hour. I'm like partway through. I'm looking for, let me tell you, spot the twin timberlines mid-journey, like arms of war between the greens. So I found 1 twin timberline. I need 2. I think it's gonna be the path, and 2 of them go like this. Yet to find that. There's a moose right there. I don't like this. I literally went off the trail for half a second, and there's a giant moose right there. Why isn't it moving? moose. Literally 20 yards. See my phone shaking? That's my hand. It's tracking me. It literally looked right at me. I walked up and it was sitting there looking right at me. I got close. So I was looking at my notes. Maybe it's time to go back to the path I was supposed to be on. There's still a path. Why is there a moose? Oh, look. Woods. Nothing to be scared of. What's that? What are those antlers? That's a bloody moose. How agile are moose? Like if I walk by them up here, like I know they're fast, but like, can I juke it? Can you hear it breathing? This makes it worth it though. This is cool. It's just scary. Guerrilla warfare. You may. He just made a really loud noise and I thought it was coming to get me. You may be able to ram me. I have a rammer too. Maybe can't hear if you're coming. It just shook its head like a dog. He's staring me down. He was. Treasure hunting turned into moose talking. I've taken cover. Even if Moosey tries to ram me, he cannot. Also, killing my phone. Taking videos and pictures of the goober. So, I'm gonna be lost in the woods at night, but Moosey. Can I be louder? He looked at me. Oh my goodness! Moosey got mad at me! Moosey got mad at me! So, aisles disjointed around the Raphael sign and braided thorns, minutes from the pine. Nowhere is it mentioned. There's a moose. There's a moose a part of this. There's a moosel. There's a moose. Apparently that's part of your journey to 13,000 dollars. They're looking for it at least. A moose. Okay, so there's a moose. There's also Arachnus dethicus.
Even the smallest bite from Arachnus dethicus will instantly paralyze. Oh!
Some giant spider. Oh goodness. So this seems like a place that nothing ever goes wrong. Definitely not haunted. Definitely nothing bad has ever happened here. What are you talking about? This looks so safe. Magic. Where did I get this from? That stopped making noise. A burnished giant guards the bend. I don't remember which side the bend's on. Maybe I didn't walk up the bend. Yeah, but a burnished. What was that? A burnished giant guards the bend with no companion, foe, or friend. I see nothing around me. I see a burnished giant. There's a building. I think the curve is that way. Little run through of why I think it's in where it is. Of why I'm up here. So, let tires turn till trails grow thin, then trust your... If someone walks by, they're gonna think I'm doing like a chant. They're gonna get cursed. If someone walks by, I'll have a heart attack too, but... let tires turn till trails grow thin, then trust your boots to guide you in. Maybe I'll come closer to the Where trees stand tall with tufted heads like thoughts from Susan forest beds. Along the way smell nature's sweet tune beneath the sun and watching moon. Mid-journey, period. Spot the twin timber leans like arms of war between the greens. Below your boots the ground gives way. Watch for the fortuitous stray. More of the same you'll see if you count, period. Count more than 3, you're close when it's surrendered and the thicket begins to sequester. Look for... There was a noise. Look for the smiler clue, and there lies the prize on the dew. So the first clue is arrive where earth has raised its fangs to a place that's groomed without bangs. So what are groomed? Ski hills. What do big ski hills do? This one doesn't. Blow up the mountain. So they're not avalanches. They purposely blow up parts of it to trigger an avalanche, and it's controlled. Kelly Canyon does not do that. So a place that's groomed without bangs. Or with, yeah. So started there. We're far from there now, but started there. A burnished giant guards the bend. Smooth, metallic, shiny, burnished giant. There's a bend and it loops around right there. Burnished giant guards the bend. There's nothing next to it. Aisles. There's a noise behind my phone and I'm gonna get attacked. Aisles disjoin around the Raphael sign, or Raphael. That is attributed to the color green. There's a green sign behind my phone over there that I know I'm stretching, I'm reaching a little bit, but it's there. Raphael sign and braided thorns, which I think is barbed wire or like bushes with thorns, but barbed wire is cooler. Behind me, there's a fence of barbed wire. Also, braided thorns. Minutes within the pine trees behind me. Spoons and knives are great for eating, but choose the forks while treasure heating. There's gonna be a fork in the road and I'm gonna take it, apparently. When sunrise paints the peaks aglow, you're nearer than you'll ever know. So that part I originally was like, oh, well, I know where the mountains look like. No. You can't see those from here, I don't think. The sun's setting that way. North, wait. Yes. And so the sun would be rising from this direction and would be putting those peaks aglow. There's a lot of peaks. Could be any of those. But the like, I don't know, I think we're in the right spot. On the right track. Moosey isn't helping me focus. So I just think I'm literally gonna get attacked by animals now. But okay, does that picture not look like a top 10 most haunted places in America? You see like a ghost behind that. That's where I came from. I have to go back that way. But bend, burnished giant, maybe. It also looks cooler, so I'm excited to go walk over that way. I don't know if I've seen the twin timberlines, but timberlines. But is this a fortuitous stray? This cool rock? Count more than 3. Oh, there's 3 in a row. And then you're close when it's surrendered and the thicket begins to sequester. That means close in. I feel closed in on. I'm not claustrophobic and I literally feel like this is eating me. We're off to see the wizard. You know what'd be scary? If I spun around in 5 circles, okay, ignoring the sun, I know where the sun is and where I need to go. But if I spun in just a bunch of circles and then was like, okay, spun, looked up. Oh, did I come from that way? Or did I come from that way? Couldn't tell you. Looks exactly the same. There's leaning trees all the time, but twin timberlines. Either those two or like that one, like they're reaching towards her, like arms of war between the greens. Does that not look like that? Does that not fit the description? Okay, why does it actually fit it so good? So, those are literally coming from the same spot. Twin timberlines, or that one, arms of something. That makes sense. Okay, so the next part of that, after you see that, it says, below your boots, the ground gives way. Watch the fortuitous stray. More of the same you'll see if you count more than 3. But below your boots, the ground gives way. Does that mean going downhill? Because right after these twin ones, the ground gives way and goes down there. That makes some sense to me. I don't know what I'm counting, or because I thought I was counting rocks. Maybe there's something I'm counting up here. It wouldn't be this hidden. It wouldn't be this like far somewhere. It's $13,000, and it's a like city, not even city, like a giant scavenger hunt between like a bunch of counties. Like, they'll put it wherever they darn well please. Okay, did that not look steeper? I think I'm losing my marbles. What is happening? I feel like I'm being tricked to eat these berries. Not for me, tomatoes. Optically illusion tricked. Does that not look like an almost vertical hill? And I just walked in and it feels like nothing. And it doesn't look like anything on a video, but if you look behind it looks so steep. I'm gonna wander these woods for hundreds of years haunting people. And we'll see who's the fortuitous stray. Me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now strapped. In case Moosey gets any ideas. There's some creepy noises, and I don't know. I'm a really long ways out here. Like, after being a really long ways out here. I went to a cell tower at the top of a mountain. Burnished giant my butt. Cause I haven't seen nothing. Just kidding, I'm convincing myself I'm going the right way. But now, there's a fork in the road. What did it say? To take the fork, because eating spoons and knives gives you a tummy ache. Came from that way. Feel my footprints. Okay, now we're coming to this. So, you can turn left as that sign so nicely indicates. You can go that way. There's this little walkabout, I don't know why. You can go that way. That looks like it goes up. Probably doesn't go uphill at all, it just looks like it. A bug just went in my ear. I don't like this. You ever like, you're just walking in the woods, and you convince yourself like, there's some ancient something. You're about to wake up. Is about to be awoken. Because you wanted to walk through the woods. Why does it look like that? Like, there's this whole area. Why is that like, I don't know. Is that like a teepee? Is that like a little hut? And why is this like so well groomed? I don't like it, I tell you. So prior to my knowledge, I haven't looked at the time. Stats, phone, 15%. Me, miles and miles and miles from my bike or any kind of civilization. Stat 3. This looks like something, like this is how I imagined it. Kind of like this, something-ish. Stat 4. Oh, it's the sun's setting in 15 minutes. And I am, so from the tower to the trail, allegedly an hour and 20 minutes. I did a little longer because of a moose incident. I have walked down this trail for probably at least half an hour. So no matter what, I'm riding home in the dark. I was planning on that. I have a clear visor. What I was not planning on is going down the gravel road I should not be on a bike on in the first place. And I'm just going to wander around right there. Like, if it's just sitting there, what if? Going down a whole gravel road in the pitch black before a pitch black normal road, and eventually to Hicey Pizza and like so far so on. This isn't a good situation. I can't go that way. I can't go onward to connect. I think it keeps going like, where I need to go is that way. Where the trail is like curves to that way. Where this trail's going is that way. Okay, so that sun, stop. I keep looking over and think it's a light coming at me. But yeah, that goes and turns that way, away from where I need to go. So, The headlight is gonna be necessary after all. Call of Duty G18. They're close when it's surrendered. This looks surrendered. Thicket begins to sequester. So it starts to like go like that again. The sunset's pretty, I can't even see it. Look for the smiler clue. There lies the prize on the dew. So if it was right here, like I guess like maybe I was writing it was down one of those other paths 10 miles away, but like if it was here, all I would be looking for is a smiler's clue in it lying on the dew. Which the dew, like it would have to be the morning. So like somewhere that could get moisture, like these like wet looking areas. So we'll just glance a couple of those. And all of this, we're closing in on you. I don't need that when it's pitch black. I know it's not gonna get pitch black that fast, but also I'm in the middle of the woods and it will a little. So yeah, let's get looking. Okay, just to show how far back I am. So I'm there. There's this whole straightaway I went on. That pin, that's the radio tower. Then before that on my way back, have all of that squiggly everything, and I'm parked there. My bike is right there in that parking lot. So if we're not parking lot, that's me. That's the radio tower. That's where I have to be. Long ways to go and a short time to get there. So I told myself I'd turn back about 2 miles ago, but the sunset is literally majestic. And I went to the end of the trail. Oh, sneaky peek at the inner sunset. So I was at intersection 2. Now I'm at 3. And 1. Number 1. No way. Am I really that far? Wait, yeah, I am. I'm at 3 and I was at 2. That's my straight line. And the whole squiggly back, the leaning fir trailhead, I'm pretty sure that's where my bike's at. So I'm there. I have an hour and a half before I'm back to my bike. The sun's setting right now. I can see the highway. Okay, so what if I could just get back from right here and didn't have to go through, pause, the creepy woods of death and darkness. Oh. I mean, it's not $13,000, but it's pretty cool. That's the highway. I think the one I rode to get here. Maybe. Yeah, there's a Snake River. All the way up here. I have to go back that way. Look how dark it is. Okay, so this is how my camera shows it. Ooh, bright. This is how it actually really kind of looks. No, okay, that was dramatic. A little bit lighter, but holy cow. A little spooky. How do I get my face so dirty? Goodbye, glorious sunset. It looks pretty and it's so cool. And if I just walk on the outside of all of this, it'd be great. But no, we're going into the thick of it. And I don't know if I'd rather it be silent or if I like the cricket so it's not silent, but either way, like, let me show you a little part. Like if it gets darker, because it's already dark, and I'm walking, I look to the side and see that. Oh, you can't like see that good in there. What if there's eyes looking at you? Oh, it was worth it to have a motorcycle trip, go on a hike, and see a moose and the sunset. The money and like achievement of finding treasure would have been nice though. Where the cell tower's at, there's another trail that goes to the side. So maybe we'll just like gander down that. Literally, actually gander, because that's what this was supposed to be. And now I'm on. So like, here I am. Here we are. That's the highway, and clear to the right on the other side of the mountain, that's Kelly Canyon, where I started. And my bike is a little bit past that, but not really. Like, not really at all, actually. But that's why we have headlamp. And multiple other flashlights, because if this one gets possessed and dies, we have that. Still got some action. Oh, beautiful. So cool. Flash forward to where we're going now. The woods. One more bird shakes a branch to the side of me. Makes me think it's a bear or another moosey. I'm gonna lose it. The fact I already could use a light is crazy. It's been 10, maybe 15 minutes. I don't actually know. Till the sun went down. Since the sun went down. And it looks like this. Like, what the crap? Old cell tower, radio tower. It's talking about how it looks haunted and how creepy it looks. There is no other way to get around to where I need to go than to literally walk along the side of that building. And then it's again in the middle of the woods in a very, very dark part. Why did I watch Harry Potter? Why did I watch all of those and their forbidden forest freakiness before this? It's so fun. There's a spider in my eye. This is so fun. If I had caffeine, it'd be a little better. If I had food, it'd be a little better. I have gross water that is warm. I do have flashlights. I do have weapons. I do have a semi-charged phone if I'd stop recording stuff. And I have this. Endless dark trails that literally go farther into the forest before I can get out. Let's just listen to all the creepy sounds I hear. Or nothing, which is kind of worse. And now I'm getting in my head. I think I went the wrong way. These are literally my footprints. And this is our weird trail. You know, it'd be great if I wasn't even looking for it. I'm just trying to get back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Just safely. And then I found it. Just an accident. Just to the side of me. Yeah. Oh. This is scary. What is wrong with me? I have now convinced myself there is like a clone of me following me somewhere back there, because I turned around and saw a glimmer of blue and red, which is what I'm wearing and have my helmet. Oh, what? I don't know if you can tell how dark this is. Even with my light. Oh. If I was with someone, this would be like funny. This would be like, oh yeah, I remember that time we were in the forest. Funny. Funny. Oh, the shadows from my light are scaring me. Funny, good times. No, me in the forest alone. Allegedly. Because I'm scared of that now. Oh. What was that? Any animal that is out here needs to go to sleep, stop making noises. Ooh, we'll do a little side view. Maybe you can see me. Stop making noises next to me. And stop. How many animals come out at night? Owls are nocturnal. Bats are nocturnal. I'm pretty sure I saw a bat. Every big animal should be sleeping. They're fat butts away. Okay, I'm gonna have a heart attack. The shadow from my light is making a branch move, and I think a little goblin is running at me. Why did I do this? This is my Wednesday night. Oh, I miss my girlfriend. This is scary. So I'll be cuddling. But no, I'm here. Where I can't see up there. And I just hear myself. I remember those rocks. I was like, oh, there's 3 of them. I know you can't tell how long ago that was, but that was a long time ago. I hate that. I literally cannot see that far behind me. And I keep turning around or even looking forward, and there'll be a long stretch. And then I can kind of see a little bit up ahead. And I go, oh, that's a person standing in the middle of the trail. Like, oh my goodness. Actually, what am I doing? Do you see how tight that gets? Do you see how dark that gets? All the cheesy sunset and moose and that was before. That was before I was back in this. Because I don't want to be here. Look, do these not look like trees of whatever it said? Reaching across wars between the greens. So that's exactly what it looks like to me. I know that's in other places, but the previous steps lined up too. So that really scared me. And I thought that was like slobber or like pee from the biggest thing ever. Hate that. Hate that even more. Oh my goodness. That's the radio tower. Holy cow. Just so fun, dude. Sunset does still look cool. This is deceivingly bright. This is what it looks like to me. Barely, not that dark. Like, there. Oh. Oh, Nelly. If I see someone, even if they're just also walking on the trail, also trying to get back, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I can't wait. So who decided, oh, look, keep your towel, let's walk down here. Oh, a trail. That has to lead somewhere good. And proceeded to go down that so far over that you can see the highway. I'm at intersection 2. Focus camera. I'm at 2. I was at 3. I still have all of that to go. This is so fun. This is so fun, guys. And, okay, the fall is pretty. Initially, I was like, you know, it'd be fun to be in the dark. Like, it'd be a funny video. It'd be just silly. All sorts of fun. And now I'm to here. It's not silly. It's not any sorts of fun. And I really don't want to walk by that tower. See, I didn't try. I tried to find it. I just didn't. Okay, it's dark. Well, it's not dark enough for the cricket soundtrack of doom right now, actually. Remember when that was just like pretty and lit up by the sun? Not any bloody more. Playing for Call of Duty. First person shooter. This is not a threat place that has cameras apparently. Oh my goodness. This is phenomenal safety. It looks so fun. This is so fun. This is literally probably the most fun I've had in my life. Honestly, like, who could have more fun than this? Okay, Even with my light, I can't see in front of me. I don't want to stop at all, but I'm gonna get my super crazy bright flashlight out. Okay. We're now double strapped. No chances, no risk, no reward. Oh. This is my super bright. It is, but this doesn't really help with me being scared. Light I'm using, light I have now. But then there's a definite line to what I can see and what I can't see. Don't love that. I don't want to have a flashlight hand, a camera hand, no gun hand. That's just not smart, you know? So maybe an armpit flashlight, not a gun hand. Okay, so how the gun is right now is awful because that got stuck. If I see Moosey at this point in the adventure, I don't know what. I cannot mentally deal with that. I really don't know why I did this. Like, it's a lot of money, but this is bloody scary. My phone is charging a lot. It's not going to be while I'm doing this. Wow, guess how far we are from Kelly Canyon. So pretty much my bike. 57 minutes of this. Which not all of it I can be videoing. Super comforting. Holy cow. I hate this. I honestly do. Moosey, I ain't playing no more. You best knock it off. Yeah, look at the shadow. Big gun. Back up. Moosey, please be asleep. If you walk out in front of me, I don't care if you turn and run. I don't care what happens. If I see Moosey, I will go into cardiac arrest. By the way, decided. The second trail at the radio tower, I'm not bloody doing that. Okay, without the light, you can kind of still see the light. And so I have about 15 flashy lights. I honestly should have got to the tower thought beetle. Immediately turned around. Started running for the first while and get my little yellow flowers and purple flowers and whatever Jurassic Park that is. Moosey. When I get to the intersecting trail Moosey was at, maybe I already passed it. Hopefully I did. Just kidding. I wish I was that close. I might die because maybe Moosey wandered his way back over. Just remember how this trip started. Not really, I wouldn't say energetic, excited, hopeful. I don't care if you're a little raccoon or a squirrel. You best not make a peep at me, you hear? Alright then. Have a good day. Okay, so I'm gonna lose my mind as I'm walking. There's a car. Does everyone see that light? Okay, it's gone. That's so comforting. This camera's so nice. Once it's on 1-point zoom. There's a car. Okay, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Someone's driving into the woods in what might as well be the middle of the night. I keep thinking I have my visor on from my motorcycle helmet because that's how dark it is when I'm like turning around. So that wasn't wet when I walked up here. Lucy, did you pee? Did you pee on the bath? If you did, you better tinkled and sprinkled and went to bed. I don't know what I meant by that, but he better be asleep. Like really, if I see, what if it's not Moosey? Moosey was like semi-chill. He was like, he just looked over at me and be like, what's up, dude? Oh, what? Is that poo? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. We're about to walk up on Spurty Sam the cow. What was that? That cow had some Taco Bell. And he walked up to the woods. Why are there not crickets right here? That makes me think there is something I don't want to quack over there. The crickets are scared of. Any animal, even birds, because they keep hiding in this brush, shooting. Okay, let's trip and fall again. Shooting across the path and then scaring me. Where I took a picture of Lucy, or like where I went, I walked down that. I went in there. Granted, it was bright outside. Okay. I don't hear any large moosey rustles. I'm just hoping he, okay, maybe I am. He didn't get the bright idea to walk up this hill I am currently walking. There's tracks. I don't know of what. I heard something. That's Moosey. I'm not kidding. My path is blocked by that moose. Dumb ways to die. Oh my goodness, why? You can see it. Where it dies. Crap. Yep. That there is Moosey. I'm actually really scared right now. Oh, why bloody? I hate moose. I have a genuine reason. He is right along the path. That's him. Oh, you see his eyes? Me too. Me bloody too. But so you see how much I jumped? I literally just had a heart attack. I can't tell which way he's going. Okay. We're gonna walk back a little bit. I actually can't believe that actually just happened. I was kidding. Said, hope he didn't get the bright idea. Said there's tracks. And he's... I don't like that. He's right along the path. And I looked up and saw his eyes. About had a heart attack. He's walking away, I think. I'm hoping. That's what it sounds like. But away also means where the trail again intersects. So He might be walking away from where I'm at. He's not that far away. He is not that far away. Lucy. I thought we were friends. Back that way is a tower where I have signal. And them still trapped is a really long ways back. You sneak up on me and I'm gonna shoot you, Lucy. Might literally do nothing, might make you really mad and not get rammed. Okay, so he's not going further away. Pretty much the predicament. I can't go that way. That leads to nothing. It leads to darkness. This way, there's a moose literally blocking my path. Could I scoot around it? Could I go to the side of it? Probably. But what if it's really aggressive? What if it's territorial? What if it like, Moosey, you were Spurdy Sam. I'm putting it all together. He just sounds really close. And I can't tell if he's moving towards me. I'm kind of seeing things. He might literally be on the trail up there. You hear that? No, but that's his eyes. He's right. He's moving kind of fast. What the crap? Moosey's on the trail and he's making noises. He's getting back on the trail. Why is he still like that? Holy cow. I kind of want to climb that tree right here. My heartbeat's actually at 105. Maybe that's not high. My heartbeat's really high. What is happening? He's definitely coming closer. Go over that tree, grab those two parts and climb up. Oh, moose are tall. I have to go up quite a bit and go up a little bit. I'm going to drop my stuff right next to the tree, climb up, and reevaluate because I'm literally trapped. He's coming closer. So apparently that didn't video any of what I thought it did. There is a second moose clear across the thing over the side towards where my bike's at, but I don't think that close because it's like echoing. That's Moosey. Be quiet and hear the other one. Or not. Yes, I am in a tree. That's the ground. Went like, Moosey, you best not be up here. Like, you better not have wandered from where I was at. Took a video of that. I was like, this is where Moosey was. Walked up, kept going, pointed my light up. Two yellow eyes are just right on the side of the trail. And like the same giant, like, it's Moosey from earlier. And he's now upset that I took pictures and videos of him earlier and is puppy guarding the trail that I'm trying to leave on. Being weirdly quiet because I know he didn't leave. Because I didn't hear him go through the brush. My backpack. Was that me or Moosey? Was that me or Moosey? Okay. I have no idea where he is right now. My backpack and helmet are down there because I couldn't carry it. like obviously can climb a tree fast. Apparently the video paused. I can hear the other one that's calling Moose. The video paused when I put it in my pocket, but you could hear the other one screaming, like the other moose is screaming across. Okay, I think Moosey is a long ways down, but we're gonna wait and make sure. But the problem is I'm going, like, his long ways down is probably gonna be on the trail where I'm going and need to go to get to my bike. And put my backpack and my helmet in one hand. And I started walking over, he moved and made a loud like grunt noise. So I kind of like tossed it and started scrambling up the tree and broke a couple of branches, which guess what that probably sounds like to a moose? Antlers that it wants to go over to. And me wrestling also sounds like that. And he's trying to find his moose. Okay, it is me. Moose buddy. I probably sounded like him. So he got really close and I thought it was videoing and it was on pause, whatever. I didn't get another video of him since the trail, but he's not that far away. What is that? I took a picture. My leg's going numb. I don't know what that is I just took a picture of. It's like iridescent. I won't hear him for a little bit. And like, I feel like if this branch breaks, I'm gonna die. I won't hear him for a little bit. And I wanna go down, but then he'll all of a sudden like grunt, make a real loud noise. And then he's closer than I thought. He's not that far away. Holy cow. I went to go do that and then got trapped in a moose. What? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not. That was crazy. That was crazy. Got stuck in a tree because of a moose. I got stuck in a tree by a moose and I had to sit there. It has been 50 minutes, 50, since I saw Moosey on the edge of the trail. Tree life. Imagine Moosey like rams. He's like right there. Okay. There's no way moose make that noise. What is that? Since when do moose sound like dragons or a T-Rex? Do you hear that? Like a minute ago when it went. I'm gonna talk a little louder. Come get me, Moosey. Was on the trail behind me and like is in the woods still because I heard a little ooh. Let's just observe for a second and see what we can evaluate. This is scary, but like kind of like, you know, it's not fun actually. It's really scary. I don't like moose for a reason. I've never lived out my fear till now though. Like I've always been like weirded out by them. Like they're big. I don't like them. And like I make jokes all the time, but I've lived it now. I haven't been rammed by one or charged whatever. I've seen them close. Like I've been kayaking, they're close to me. Walked like the brush and it's like yards, not yards, but like a lot of yards away. I've at an archery shoot, there's two like chasing each other, like circling like around us, but they're distracted by each other. Seen them like at Island Park. Like I see them a lot, but I haven't had like this kind of encounter. Guess who's back? Make a noise, you're back. Hear that snorting? Right next to the trail. I'm really glad I didn't get down. Moosey's back at it again. Okay, so you passed me, pretending you were getting chased by a moose with your helmet on, being silly.
Moosey got mother!
You're not funny. You're not funny. It actually almost happened. He was right next to me, grunting, being a psycho. And I had to run up in a tree. You're not funny. What is up, little vloggy? We're down from the tree and have our stuff collected and everything put away and good. I have now my phone, flashlight, and gun easily accessible. I was gonna put my armored coat on because I was like, if something happens with Moosey, like, I'll have a little bit of armor, but I think it'll restrict my movement if I have to run or anything. So maybe I'll video with you for a little bit because I'm scared. And I was talking to Jameson. I was talking to my girlfriend, and I've been abandoned. Not really, I'm being silly, but yeah, I have no one to talk to, and I'm alone in the woods again. It's been over an hour. Like, I don't actually know how long, hour 20, hour 30 since we spotted Moosey. There's been a lot of screaming and T-Rex noises and scary stuff. And now we're heading down the trail. And maybe I'll make it to my bike before midnight. Okay, upgraded combo. Pinky holds the helmet, flashlight also with that hand, and then phone with that hand, and then little pew-pew in my right hand. Okay. I don't think it was this trail Moosey was originally down. It was the one I pointed at before. I haven't heard him for a really long time, so he's either asleep in the brush or just being quiet. So this is without a light. This is with my headlight and then this light. It is like legitimately pitch black now. So I was walking from back there. Was about at the like bushes, trees, whatever right there. Moosey was right here, like right in front of this tree, between that tree and that little one. Just had his head sticking up, saw his eyes, his antlers. He then proceeded to stay along this. I saw those little formations, I got scared. Stay along this entire thing. And then came on the trail, went over to where I was, and that's why I ended up in that tree. I was like mostly at that tree, like there, because yeah, he went clear up there. I was right to the side. He like made a really loud noise next to me. I ran, went up this tree, dropped my stuff, and he then just ran, like not ran, but like it was going around back and forth. There's another moose screaming at him, which I bet was just aggravating him more. He's up there. I can literally hear him. He's up in the trees up there. Okay, I'm gonna stop videoing so my phone doesn't die. I'll update when I can. Because right now, it's either go head to head with a moose, hide, hope he goes off the trail, or cut through the woods, hope there's not a bear or another animal, and try and find the trail, which is a horrible idea, and we're not doing that. Moosey was asleep on the stupid trail. I saw a second animal, I think, the other moose. I literally don't know what to do. I had mentally pointed at one animal. Was looking at it, about to take a video, and then another one was on the trail sleeping, just woke up. There was definitely two animals. I don't know if it was two moose or like a moose, and I don't know if that could have been a bear or what, because on the left there was two eyes I was looking at. They were looking right at me, right at my light. I went to take my phone out, and then to the right on the path there was this giant brown thing just sleeping like on the ground, and I woke up. So probably last video, not because I'm gonna die hopefully, but I have to preserve my battery because I am having to get rescued. Quick gist of it. Back in the tree, I got down from the tree, was holding, I had all my stuff, helmet, flashlight, my phone. I was waiting for a second. I put it away and I went, I'm gonna listen for any animals. Got my gun in my right hand and I was walking and looked up, or like shining the light. Been following tracks, like just on the trail. I was like, thought they went off the trail. I was still on it, just going where I needed to. made it quite a bit. I heard something and I knew it was up there somewhere, and I looked up. There was two like the same like yellow eyes looking at me just straight through the brush. So I was focused looking at it. They're tag teaming now. I was looking at that one, took my phone out to video to zoom in, like see what, make sure it was like a moose, not a bear or something. Like zooming in, right as I pulled my phone out, I don't even know if I hit record. Right as I pulled my phone out, I like glanced to the right of me because something moved, and a big brown something, maybe another moose, was getting up from laying on the trail. So I should stop predicting what's going to happen and saying it's going to be asleep on the trail. It was. There was one to the left, looking guard or something, like two eyes was looking at me through the brush, and then was looking at that. I was like, oh, that's Moosey. Maybe he's far to the side, I can go by him. Nope. Because to the right of him was another one, or a bear or something that got up very quickly. It was loud because it was big, and I don't know what they did after that, because I turned around and started walking briskly, and then walked faster, and then came over to under the tree and called for support because I'm dumb. I know I can't help it, there's a moose. Like if it was just dark, I would be okay. But there's literally two wild animals blocking the trail. I need to go on. So kind of where I was at, that's the tree right there. Walk down. The first animal's on the left of that. The second one's sitting on the right there, that corner. I had all of that still left to walk into my bike. So I made not a lot of progress before the moosey encounter. Actual last one. It is almost 11. I've been at Kelly's for 6 hours, and my tree is trying to blow down. I got higher up because I was scared it could reach me if they wander over here. So I'm close to the top, and it is a windstorm. And so, like, you know when you look at a tree and like it's just flying around, you're like, whoa, it's windy. I'm one of the leaves. I'm literally like just clinging on like a little koala, and then it starts blowing. I don't know how long this tree's gonna hold. I'm literally falling. Holy cow. How many things can go wrong? Yeah. I just got whipped around like a tornado. Oh, Dad. That's my pop. That's my... Oh, whoa. That's my dad. Team came back by my bike, have everything, and I'm gonna leave before it charges me from the woods because it didn't get me before. If I see anything, I'm rev bombing it to Kingdom Come because this bike can do it. See you when I'm at a gas station or something, because get me the bloody heck out of here. Okay, bye. Unsuccessful, successful, I didn't die. Thank you, rescue crew. I would probably still be in the tree. Conclusion. Did not find $13,000. Found really scary trail. Found cool sunset. Found a moose. Found a second moose. Some cows on the way back. I was flipping off in honor of the moose in case they were moose. And a little backpacking ride on the back of a dirt bike. And now that ends the journey. Treasure hunt round 1 and probably final rounds from how this went a lot worse than expected actually, but we survived, and I don't know, let's go get some food or something. That's all I have to say about that. We'll see. See you on the flip side. Me and Lizzie out.